2023 presidency. See how Lawan's entering into the presidential race has already affected Inec credibility even before elections will ever hold. Hello, my wonderful people. You and I can see for ourselves that there is really fire on the mountain. The Senate president is one of the persons who have already engaged or joined the whole, election. And by joining the election because of his relationship with, because of the relationship he has with the INEC chairman, the credibility of INEC is already at stake. A lot of people are already asking, are you sure this election is going to be fair, true, and, in line with justice and truth? The INEC chairman, there's what we call conflict of interest. He's joining, his presence alone in that whole thing has gone to, has now caused what we call conflict of interest in all of these things. There is real serious conflict of interest ongoing, with his joining at all. So here are some real issues and real matters ongoing, and Nigerians, we must begin to, give meaning to our democracy. Our democracy is in a fragile state, barely 20 something years plus. But guess what? The people who are there that should give through meaning to this democratic system to make it better are the very people who are destroying the very fabric. The Senate president joining the race has already discredited INEC for giving true, position already. 2023, how Lawan's entry affected INEC credibility already. As the 2023 election approaches, media scholar Farouk on Wednesday said, Senate President Ahmed Lawan entering into the All Progressive Congress APC presidential primaries contest is shaping up to be the first real test to prove the independence and credibility of the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC). Politics Nigeria reports that according to Farouk, in a piece this morning, Lawan is still in the race for re-election as senator for Yobe State, Yobe East. Senate President Ahmed Lawan last minute entering into APC presidential primary contest is shaping up for the first real credibility of the INEC and the truth for INEC to display who they truly are, Farouk has said. Yesterday, the Internal Party Advisory Council, IPAC, which comprises of 18 registered political parties in Nigeria, reportedly requested INEC to extend aid by 37 days. That is June the 3rd, deadline of political parties to turn in their nominees for the 2023 election. Anyone who is paying attention will know that this move was in all likelihood sponsored by the leadership of APC, which has dragged Ahmed Lawan to run for APC presidential ticket in anticipation of the emergence of a northerner as PDP candidate for the election. As this seemingly is part of the scheme ongoing, Ahmed is still running for re-election as a senator of Yobe East, his state. He is the number 4 on the list. IPAC's request for an extension of the deadline of political parties to submit names for their candidates to INEC for the general election is crucially what Lawan's emergence has admitted, so that they can have a bit of time of the Electoral Act for legality to ensure that the 11-hour entering of the presidential race to reshape APC primary contest is allowed to give reason for Lawan to be able to participate. So you see, APC, there are serious, things are shaping up. INEC needs to prove to Nigerians that indeed, they are credible people. Of course, we know that there are lots going on in that corridor. INEC may tell you this, that we hardly find men. There are, but there are very few in Nigeria who could be sincere with their job. And I wish to God that the real sincere people who will be credible, who will give this nation what it truly and really deserves, all begin to line up and come out for truth. Because as it stands, Ahmed Lawal, the Senate president, has already, he has taken to presidential ticket, and also Yobe State, is representing Yobe East. Okay, he's trying to get both at the same time. Can you see what is going on in Nigeria? These are some of the things that they do. Okay, these are some of the things that they do. We'll be bringing you up to speed as elections draw very close, and some of the things that these people are doing, or some of the things going on in the political terrain, you'll be very shocked and surprised. Some of the things that are happening, you will begin to understand, how things have been and why things are the way they are. It is sad because, Nigeria today, Senate president is supposed to be one of the people who should be a man of integrity, a man who should be standing for the truth and stand for Nigerians. However, they have their personal interests, and this is what they are running for. They don't intend well for the general public and what will make Nigeria better. In fact, things being the way they are, gives them the opportunity to continue to exploit and to plunge the nation into more debt. They don't care because, it does not affect them directly, so to say, so they can do and undo. These are some of the wickedness and things going on in the country, and every one of us must begin to contribute our quota by speaking up on, all the negativity going on in the country. So at the end of the day, we all can become a better people, a better nation, and we can become real, real who can be people who can be associated with. As it stands today, our very green passport has no real credibility. Or don't you know? You take your Nigerian passport, they will really, really investigate you. They'll look at you properly before you are allowed to move. So these are some of the things that we must really pay attention to. Why we have these people as leaders is so that they can redirect the affairs of the nation, and at the end of the day, we all can be, real people who are proud Nigerians, and we can walk freely without, having people, without looking behind our shoulders. Sadly, the leaders are the ones defrauding and spoiling the nation on all sides. With their borrowing, no real things to put into the nation to make Nigeria a better place and a better place for us all. Ahmed Lawal has 2 nominations, both as a senator and as a presidential candidate. So who is deceiving who here? Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Have a lovely and a fantastic day. Bye for now.